12 details only eagle-eyed fans noticed in Falcon and the Winter Soldier Episode 3. As expected, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Episode 3 started with a bang. We got to see some returning characters as the story progresses. We finally saw Madripoor in the MCU. But there were some details in the episode that only the eagle-eyed fans spotted. Don't worry, we have them for you. Literally a Baron. Till now in the MCU, Daniel Brühl was only called Helmut Zemo. In the comics, he goes by Baron Zemo and is more of a mad supervillain. This episode draws the line between the comics and the MCU. Zemo is revealed to be an extremely wealthy man. For the first time, we see him wear his iconic mask from the comics. The Notebook. On the plane, Zemo, Sam, and Bucky end up discussing Steve's notebook. It is again a reference back to when Cap and Sam meet for the first time in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Steve was making a to-do list of all the pop culture he missed while on ice. On Sam's advice, he adds Marvin Gaye's soundtrack to the film Trouble Man. Madripoor. Finally, we see Madripoor. It is one of the most notorious fictional countries in all of Marvel Comics. This place matches the comic book arc of a place full of treachery and villainy. The Marvel Comics Madripoor is most closely associated with Wolverine. Marvel has time and again teased X-Men. Let's hope that they come soon. Sam compares it to Skull Island, the home of King Kong. Conrad Mack. Sam impersonates Conrad Mack, aka the Smiling Tiger, in Madripoor. In the comics, he is actually a supervillain and was once part of Zemo's team. Shelby. In Madripoor, Zemo's contact is Shelby. This is another possible reference to an X-Men character from the comics. In the comics, Shelby is a member of the Mutant Liberation Front, a group that crossed paths with the X-Men a few times. Sharon Carter returns. We last remember her helping and kissing Cap in Civil War. Since then, she has been on the run. While Sam, Bucky, and Cap were able to clean the slate, CIA never forgave her. Now we are very confused if she knows that Steve went back in time to marry her Aunt Peggy. Awkward. Jokes apart, she is playing a long game. We see her getting in her getaway car to some place. She could play an important role in the events of this series. You're not going to move your seat up. We just love the banter between the two, don't we? It was back in Captain America: Civil War when Sam refused to move up the car seat he was sitting in to give Bucky a little room. Well, Sam, Buck remembers. He just returned you the favor. The Power Broker. Marvel is pretty good at setting up villains. They're doing a similar thing here with the Power Broker. Zemo literally calls him judge, jury, and executioner in Madripoor. He is being referred to as someone with unparalleled reach and resources. In the next episode, we might have a face-to-face as well. Dr. Nagel. The Power Broker got a super soldier serum from Dr. Nagel. Dr. Nagel is another Marvel Comics reference. He was part of the same issue as Isaiah Bradley. In the comics, Isaiah is one of his test subjects. The Doctor boldly claims and says no other scientist since Erskine has achieved what he has. He even perfected the serum. The Winter Soldier soundtrack. This episode had many soundtrack callbacks. The most obvious one was the eerie Winter Soldier theme as Bucky impersonates his old self. The Flag Smashers are now blasting. We see the super soldiers. The Flag Smashers overtake the GRC building. GRC is Global Repatriation Council, an organization responsible to help people recovering from the blip. But we see that the Flag Smashers show their real side. They aren't helping but sitting on supplies. Also, the Flag Smashers who are shown in possibly a good light till now are turning evil. Ayo sets up Black Panther 2. In the final jaw-dropping, unexpected WTF scene, we see Ayo of Dora Milaje. She previously appeared in Captain America: Civil War, Black Panther, and Avengers: Infinity War. She is one of the central characters of the Black Panther story arc, and she says only one thing this time: I'm here for Zemo. Why? He killed King T'Chaka. Her appearance could very well set up future Black Panther projects. What do you think about these details? Tell us in the comments. Also, make sure that you like and follow us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube for more exclusive content. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one.